Swing Family Records, the Noe Boys Show, Blacktop King and Forge, step in the arena, lights rise, bass kicks, guitars play, welcome to the stage. Every song in the rainbow that was sold, votes get counted, the truth gonna stay. Weak tracks fold when the pressure gets played. Step to the mic, better mean what you say. Blacktop King on the left, Forge on the right. Two Noe boys bringing fire tonight. From the first track drop to the final sound, this is where the real ones hold their ground. Crowd or no crowd, the work still shows. You can hear who came ready when the pressure grows. Song for song, line for line, this is the arena. This is the time. If you ain't moving how we moving, move out the way. We are the Noe Boys.
Well, how you doing, people? I'm Jimmy Noe.
I'm Larry Noe.
We are the Noe Boys. Tonight, we got a special Juneteenth program for you, and we're going to do a little talking about what got us into all this stuff. Larry, why don't you go ahead and kick us off and introduce who we have with us?
Tonight, we got Mr. Clayton Barnes and Miss Storm Doc. They decided to throw in a little bit of music for us and come to talk with us. So, Clayton, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and where people can find your music?
All right. My name is Clayton Barnes, and I can be. You can find my music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, YouTube, Pandora, Amazon, iHeart, and TikTok. Actually had an album drop today, so got a new country album out called Bad Decisions, and the band name is Shadow Puppets.
Shadow Puppets.
Nice. Well, how about you, Miss Storm Doc? Where are we gonna find your stuff?
Well, mainly on YouTube, and is where I drop all my latest stuff. For those that don't know, I do a lot of techno metal and whatnot. And as of tomorrow, I will officially be in every store to include Apple. So, yeah, finally won that war.
Don't know what took you so long, but I'm glad you did.
Fruit company can only hold up for so long.
Yeah, we've been sitting in Apple for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, besides when we got all our shit removed, you know.
Yeah, there's that.
It hadn't been a non-bumpy trip.
That's something a lot of people don't understand about being an independent artist. You know, we have our ups and downs, and it's a hard road. It definitely is not easy.
It's a hard.
A lot of rules and technical. So, Miss Storm, what song did you bring for us tonight? I'm curious to hear it. I hear it's political.
Oh, yes. Everybody knows that I'm one of those types. I don't choose sides. I hate everyone equally, you know, politician-wise. You know, everybody's the same. You know, they all go up there. They preach a whole bunch of stuff that they're going to do for you just to get the votes. And then once they're voted in, you know, hardly shit gets done. I mean, shit hardly gets done.
Yep.
So
even the shit that were promised doesn't get done.
Exactly.
Like
so I'm like, it doesn't matter, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Libertarian, you all fucking suck.
Yeah, exactly. That is very true. Like I said, I mean, granted, yes, Trump had no problem, but at the same time, man, where's this deal with this Epstein files, man? Where's the arrest? Where's the names, man? I got a serious problem with this. I can't get past it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of things that come down the chain that, you know, it just doesn't add up.
Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't. Well, and then Elon said some things when, you know, he had his conversation with Trump and they were going through cutting all the debts and doing all that other bullshit that they were doing. Elon said then, he said, man, I'm going to step away from this shit.
It's about money.
And I already knew.
It's about money. Like that's how look up Jesse Mack Butler. He was a case local to me up in Oklahoma, literally the next county over, but the same, judicial district essentially. Kid, was in charge. He was charged for doing very bad things to women up there and basically got let off from it. He's on probation, not serving a single day in jail because he has family up in the higher ranks that works for Oklahoma State University out of Stillwater. Payne County, y'all absolutely effing suck. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, my support for Trump really came when the whole idea behind Trump was just fuck the system and it pissed people off. Because, like I said, I've told most people already know, I'm a patrol. I'm a political troll. I go on to random places and say crazy things just to get people's attention and make people think about situations that they don't normally think about. Yeah, a lot of people overlook a lot of the details behind things, and I like to just aggravate. Gets my jiggles.
He's pretty good at it too. He's been banned from quite a few places.
Oh yeah.
I've got a Facebook ban veteran ribbon, that I'll sometimes post on my profile. So I've done some 30-day ban time.
Yeah, they had to pay me money twice.
I guess
I'm boring. You're doing something.
I guess I'm boring. I've only been banned from Facebook for like 30 days or whatever.
There you go. Hey, we're all convicts here.
Well, Clayton.
Except for Larry.
Clayton. Yeah, y'all got me because I ain't never been banned from nothing.
Well, here's the thing about Facebook. The algorithm does not have a sense of humor. It does not understand sarcasm, and it does not understand hyperbole. It takes everything literally. Well, I have a friend of mine. We would always kind of go back and forth, and it was all good nature. I mean, we were just joking with each other. But anyway, I think one of us made a comment about, I don't know, something like hiding the body or something, and like Facebook literally took it like seriously. And
y'all are terrorists.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. It was just like I was like, could you not like tell that this was like a joke? But they don't have a sense of humor.
I agree with you there. I was posting the Hindu swastika to try to tell somebody, about some of that history, and Facebook took it as, the Nazi swastika, and I got a ban for that.
Oh yeah.
Even though it had nothing to do with it, I had the legit Hindu version of it, and still got banned for it.
Yep.
I think the closest thing I came to being banned for anything is I was called a racist because I made a comment that I don't believe anyone should get special treatment because of their skin tone.
Exactly.
It's that hate speech. I think that's what they label it as, hate speech.
Yeah, it's just like I'm saying.
Hating on people getting special treatment, you bastard.
I'm saying we're all Americans, so treat us equally like we're supposed to.
They said fuck that. They want some special treatment. Ain't no bullshit.
It's like what Arlie Ermy said in Full Metal Jacket. Here, you're all equally worthless.
Yes, exactly. So, Miss Storm, or Mr. Larry, let's go ahead and play Miss Storm's song.
Alrighty.
I'm curious. Like I said, I've been waiting on it.
Let's see here. Yep, that's right. They All Suck by Storm Doc. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah, I think you piqued Jimmy's interest there, Storm.
The shadows of the state. Congressmen chanting promises they fabricate. Governors grin while the states burn slow. Prime ministers preaching what they'll never uphold. Left wing, right wing, same rusted machine. All two-faced parties in the same rigged routine. They all suck. Every suit, every tie, every party line is just another fucking lie. From presidents to parliaments, you poison the well. Red, blue, fuck all of you. We say the right, you made the hell. If you're expecting the truth, you're out of luck. They all suck. Backroom deals and private jets, dirty laughs in marble halls. Kids eat crumbs in parking lots while they paint more bullshit walls. Cabinet kings with their crowns made of greed, lobby fed lords who refuse to concede. Mayors masquerading as the voice of the street, but they don't hear a damn thing over their own heartbeat. They all suck. Every suit, every tie, every party line is just another fucking lie. From presidents to parliaments, you poison the well. Red, blue, fuck all of you. We see the rot, you make the hell. If you're expecting the truth, you're out of luck. They all suck. Who keeps the score? Who feeds the greed? Who locks the door? Who betrays your need? Oh. Speaker of the House speaks nothing true. Chancellor's minister, we see through you. Every ideology dead on arrival. Your corruption anthem meets its metal core rival. They all suck. Every suit, every tie, every party line is just another fucking lie. From presidents to parliaments, you poison the well. Red, blue, fuck all of you. We see the rot, you make the hell. If you're expecting the truth, you're out of luck. They all suck. They all suck. They all suck.
Now that turned out awesome.
You guys stop
Yeah.
holding back, Storm Doc, and tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
Well, I must say it like this, right? Not to disrespect anyone that has not served, but anyone that has served definitely has a right to say it. And I know for a fact, Storm, like myself, we're both Navy veterans. So it is what it is.
I got a hate
And it's
song for the
100%
VA
true.
too. Speaking of that,
Man, you should have brought that one too. All right, wait. You could probably send it over to Larry while we're on the stream, right? Or maybe
We
we'll
don't
do it on the
mind,
next
we
break.
don't mind.
Yeah, shoot, we're all about giving you publicity. But
yeah, fine. Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll send it to him. Got no problem with that. But you know, in relation to Juneteenth and everything, you know, it's a bunch of politicians saying shit and not following through. I think that applies for a lot of shit. So
yes, it does.
It does. I mean, the whole thing was, oh, y'all are free, but did they hear about it?
And how many times has our government made promises and went back on it? I mean, I'm from Oklahoma. That's a huge Native American reservation land. And how do you think a lot of those Native Americans got there? Because, you know, they were promised shit over on the East Coast and forced to move over there through the Trail of Tears. So there you go. That's another thing.
mean,
Exactly.
I mean, not only that, if you just look at the simple factor of taxes, it was supposed to be a temporary thing.
Yep. Like I said, this conversation's leading up perfect for my song to play next. I hate to cut you in line, Clayton, but
No, you're
you know,
good.
I
You
tried.
go ahead.
You know,
If
I
I'd
tried
known it was
submitting
gonna
I
I
tried
got
submitting
plenty
a
of,
VA song to actually get released, and then it got denied for hate speech too. So
no snap.
yeah, I got.
We
plenty
don't
of
apply by
Indianapolis
those rules
stuff.
over here.
We old country boys. We know what the real stuff is.
Yeah. We support free speech. That includes, I guess, hate speech. It's free. Didn't cost you anything to say it. But Larry, you want to go ahead and play my song next? We'll wait on this other one to come in, and then we'll play Clayton's, and then we'll play the next song for
Alrighty.
Storm.
Let me pull this up real quick. Alrighty here. Still Chasing Freedom by Blacktop King.
June 19th. They say freedom came riding into Texas. But I got a question. If freedom showed up back then, why are so many still chasing it today? Granddaddy was a chicken farmer, dirt underneath his nails. Built a life from nothing while the rich folks tipped the scales. No trust fund, no bailout, no politician's hand. Just sweat dripping off a working man standing on another man's land. Now I fire my Detroit before the rooster even crows. Headlights cutting darkness down these old Texas roads. 70 hours later, I'm still trying to get ahead. 'Cause every hand's in my pocket before my family's fed. They say freedom, but freedom ain't a word on a page. Freedom ain't a speech. Freedom ain't a stage. Freedom is a man keeping what he earns. Freedom is a lesson that this country needs to learn. If I work my whole life and still can't get ahead, then maybe we're all still chasing the freedom they said. Yeah. Juneteenth reminds us chains can fall away, but new chains get forged when a man can't keep his pay. Tax when I earn it, tax when I spend it, taxed on the truck, the land, and the home I'm living in. Insurance, permits, fuel, and fees. Everybody wants a piece before they let me breathe, and they wonder why the working class is tired and sore when we're pushing harder now than ever before. They say freedom, but freedom ain't a word on a page. Freedom ain't a speech. Freedom ain't a stage. Freedom is a man keeping what he earns. Freedom is a lesson that this country needs to learn. If I work my whole life and still can't get ahead, then maybe we're all still chasing the freedom they said. This ain't black, this ain't white. This ain't left, this ain't right. This is every working soul trying to build a better life. The truckers, the farmers, the builders and their crews, the people who keep America moving. But don't make the news. I honor every soul that prayed for liberty, every man and woman that dreamed of being free. But freedom's not a destination, it's a fight that never ends. And if we're honest with ourselves, we're still fighting it again. Granddaddy worked hard, I run these old Texas roads. Different boots, different burden, same weight upon the soul. Still sweat dripping off a working man, still trying to make a stand. Still wondering what freedom means when you're working to pay for your own this Juneteenth, don't just remember where freedom started. Ask yourself where it went. Blacktop King. Still rolling, still asking, still chasing freedom.
I'm still chasing it, guys. I ain't caught it yet. I'll let y'all know.
I can definitely make a comment on that song because I know it all too well. You know, you are my little cousin. We were raised up on that farm, working it.
Oh yeah.
And that's why it irritates me when anybody talks about privilege, because
The only privilege we had was fucking getting in chicken shit at fucking 8 years old.
Exactly. We worked our whole lives to get where we're at.
Yeah. When we were little kids, they used to give us big iron baskets that were probably about 15, 20 pounds. And we'd have to put them on the metal rails and take little baby chickens out of the cage, dig in there, grab them, put them in the basket, take them down, shit, probably 50 yards. Get some, our grandma or my grandpa was sitting at that end with a machine that had a little blade in it that got red hot. And they push a little pedal and it would bring that blade down. And it would chop off the end of the baby chicken's beak and sear it so it doesn't bleed out. And then we take them back and put them in the cage.
And the reason for it, most people don't know, is chickens naturally are cannibals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll kill each other.
Exactly. We were raised up in that kind of life.
Yeah, they will.
And simple factor is we're all American. The privilege factor is not race, it's class.
And
Simple
one of the things we learned doing those chickens, you know, just for, you know, abroad, it goes into humans too. You know, if we put too many chickens in a cage, it was a problem. You know, you put them too crowded together, it creates problems. You keep them spread out a little bit, only put 10 in a cage instead of 23. You don't have these problems. The same problems don't occur. You know, and that's a lot of the problems we have with humans. You know, all these inner cities where people get populated and all on top of each other, it creates a problem. It normally doesn't happen when everybody can be spread out and everybody has their, I guess, what do you call it, a piece of privacy.
They have their
somebody not all in their business. Yeah, somebody not all in their business.
I mean, we learned a lot on that farm, and it was a simple factor of, you know, when people come nowadays and say things that we learned very young were untrue, we stand up for it. Just how we are. In which case, you know, when, like, you know, Storm's song about the politicians and stuff. Politicians to me are kind of like weathermen. After all, weathermen can lie 90% of the time and still keep their jobs.
And I'm actually a meteorology major in college too.
You're getting closer, Storm.
Close. I gotta beat calculus though. Calculus is kicking my ass.
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Clayton, you know, there was when we would go to work, there was a rule my grandpa put out for us. If we were like, shoot, Larry was probably 12, 13 years old. I was probably 10. Mm-hmm. If we didn't outwork those grown men illegals, we were getting a whipping when we got home.
Yep.
I said, wasn't no slack cut. We had to outwork grown men. Those Hispanics that couldn't speak English, they were not allowed to keep up with us. If they did, we had to run. We had to work harder. We got beat for it. And it made us different.
We had to run cattle. We had to build fences.
Yeah. Cut the nuts out of a cow and rip them out. Nasty shit.
Yep.
But now
I didn't do that, but I did raise chickens when I was a kid, so I do know about that. And what you were saying is true about the the cannibalism and stuff.
Oh yeah.
See, the farm we were raised on, it's the main laying houses were. It was 10 houses with 100,000 chickens in each house.
Mm-hmm.
It's the scale we worked on was massive.
Yeah, if you look it up right now, it's called Feathercrest Farms. I think they might have changed the name of it. I'm not real sure, but that's what it was called when we grew up there. But
See,
yeah,
I grew
big
up in
ass farm.
I grew up in San Antonio. What do I know about farming? You know.
I raised chickens and turkeys. Yep. I can tell you about those. We didn't.
Well, your HEB got their eggs from us.
Yeah. So we had a small place, so I didn't have any cattle, but we had cattle on family farm later. Like when I got older, we had cattle. But I grew up in a little town of 600 people, and it was we just had a small lot at that point.
Yep. Well, Larry, you want to play Mr. Clayton's song? Mr. Clayton, you want to introduce it?
Yeah. So okay. So I did do a song for Juneteenth, but I'm actually going to be playing it on Juneteenth on the other show. So I didn't even think about bringing something political because I got plenty of those. But after dealing with all the politicians and all of the other stuff that we have to go through, sometimes at the end of the day, you just need a cold beer and a bubble bath.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I know this song. Yeah.
So this is one actually. It was on my album I just released, so I thought I'd bring it on, and in honor of that.
Well, the way we look at it, the more the merrier when it comes to music.
Exactly.
So let's get this playing, shall we?
Get me through the day. Sun's coming up, boots hit the gravel drive. Grease on my hands, 4 o'clock and 5. Wrench in my pocket, diesel in the air. Breaking my back, but a man's gotta care. Engines keep turning, so I keep pushing through. Sweat dripping down in the Carolina blue. Boss man hollers, boy, don't slow down. But I got one thing that's keeping me sound. Yeah, I'm counting down every tick of that clock. Dreaming about that steam when I got the door locked. Cold beer in a bubble bag. Kicking back, letting go of the past. Radio playing that outlaw sound. Johnny and Hank while I'm soaking it down. Merle singing truths that a man can't hide. Foam on the water, words drifting aside. Yeah, I might be rough, yeah, I might be tough. A cold beer in a bubble bath is just enough to get me through the day. Hey, 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 hey. Hands all busted, knuckles cracked and sore. Steel toe boots laying by the bathroom door. Fill up the tub, let the hot water run. Another hard day, finally done. Pop that top, hear that sweet little hiss. Ain't no 5-star life better than this. Neon lights replaced by a candle glow. Let that old school country flow. Yeah, I ain't ashamed of the way I unwind. A little bit of grit, a little peace of mind. Cold beer in a bubble bath. Kicking back, letting go of the past. Radio playing that outlaw sound. Johnny and Hank while I'm soaking it down. Merle singing truths that a man can't hide. Foam on the water, worries drifting aside. Yeah, I might be rough, yeah, I might be tough, but a cold beer and a bubble bath is enough to get me through the day. Yeah, I'm blue collar built with a back like steel, but even hard men need a moment to heal from the grind, from the noise, from the dust and the grime. Just a tug, cold brew, and a little me time. Johnny Cash in my ears talking truth and pain. Charlie Pride reminds me we've all been through rain. So I lean back deep, let the stress all fade in a bubble bath. No fancy suits, no high-rise views, just a simple life and some honest tunes and that cold beer, sweating in my firm hand grip while the world slows down in a porcelain ship. Cold beer in a bubble bath, that's my heaven at the end of the path. Radio humming like an old freight train, washing off the dirt in the day's hard pain. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be back in the fight, but tonight I'm living this simple life right. Yeah, it might be rough, yeah, it might be tough, but a cold beer and a bubble bath is enough. Don't judge how I carving out some peace in a world that don't never seem to cease. Cold beer and the hot bubble bath, that's where I'm free at last.
Absolute flyer, Clayton. You never disappoint, buddy.
I can say definitely that definitely fits the outlaw style we usually do with the Noi Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's that usually the untalked about how we relax.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was a fun one to make, and especially because I was able to pay homage to some of the old greats like Johnny Cash and Hank Williams and Merle Haggard, and Charlie Pride was the first actual black singer that I ever heard. I know there were others, but like he was the first black country and western singer that I'd ever heard, and my dad loved him. We used to listen to him all the time. So guess I was able to work in a little bit of a Juneteenth angle there, but
there you go.
So
I'd say you were. I mean, I know coming up, you really didn't hear about it much, but when Charlie Pride came out, it was a big deal, and everybody loved it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was great.
So did you write this while having a cold beer and a bubble bath?
You've been
No,
waiting on that one,
actually,
man.
it's really
She had that
hard.
wrote down.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find a
That's on the script.
bathtub in Nicaragua. In Nicaragua, it's usually a cold shower and a warm
God
beer.
dang.
I've been to
So-
Nicaragua during my Continuing Promise 2010 deployment down there. So, yeah, I definitely had that down there. I still have my gallbladder then. I don't have it now, so I can't drink anymore.
Well, I have the suicide shower. So it's like it's a electric shower head. So I do get a little bit of hot shower for a little bit with but yeah, we don't have a bathtub, and I mean we do have plenty of beer here. It's usually Tonya or Victoria, the two big ones here. I mean, you can get imports, but that's mainly the two beers that everybody drinks here.
So
We find out those imports are expensive, aren't they?
Not too bad. Beer is pretty inexpensive here for the most part. I mean, depending on where you get it, but like but yeah, you pay a little more for imports.
So to me, what I'm getting is your inspiration for this is living there, and what you really want is the beer and a bubble bath.
Yeah,
Probably
exactly. It's like I miss America. Fuck, bathtub would be nice.
I just,
Butcher
I
said
just-
the same thing in the comments too.
Yeah, he did, didn't
I
he?
was I was just I was trying to find something. I wanted to do an outlaw country song, but I wanted to make it funny. And you just you don't associate blue collar men with like bubble baths, but so I just thought it was funny. But I know some manly men that that do like that. So I'm not gonna judge how anybody recovers from a hard day.
If there's more people out there that could just chill with a cold beer and a bubble bath, maybe there'd be less hate in this world,
I mean, I know the way way me and Jimmy were raised up with work ethic and things that we have that I ain't got time for it. I'm lucky. I'm taking about a 5 to 10 minute shower. I gotta go. I
But
got
that's
work
the
to do.
pleasure of bubble bath. So you can get like a nice little board to stick over the bubble bath, and you can work on stuff while you chilling.
No, I ain't got time for it. Got too much work to do.
I'm trying to help you
Exactly.
multitask, my dude, so you can enjoy that bubble bath and still work.
I have to
But
delegate things out at this point.
Yep.
Computers
I'm
and
like,
water don't
hey,
work too
Nico,
well
you
either.
go do that. I'm gonna go do this. And then I got my buddy JD. He's fixing to come down here and go to work for me. So I'm gonna be like, now I got 3 people. We all 3 gonna go separate ways because there's not enough of me to go around.
Yeah, I just thought of this too. Larry will know what I'm talking about. But when we took a bubble bath in the Navy, it was usually due to the AFFF system buzzing all over us, smelling like rotten eggs and everything. That was not a fun bubble bath.
No, it was not.
So is that all the music for tonight?
Oh Lord.
No, we got one more song from Storm.
I sent Larry the other one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I almost forgot about it.
I was reading Renegade's comment there. And no, it ain't gonna happen.
But I do agree, we need to pull together and do like a GoFundMe and get Clayton a bathtub.
Yeah. One of those instant heats too, would probably be nice for him.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I just got to settle for the beach. That I'm 5 minutes from the beach, so I guess that makes up for not having a bath.
Yeah, I'd say that that's kind of a replacement factor there. You got some salty water.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. We got, what did you send me?
So-
22 a day. Why don't you
So
tell
when
us
we
a
come
little bit
back
about it?
on, Larry, I got a quick question. So
What you
when
got?
we come back on from this song playing, you gonna be in the bathtub?
No, I ain't gonna be no damn
I'm
bathtub.
just curious, man. Come on, man. It's for the
I don't
show.
I don't do
It's
bathtub.
for the show. All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Storm.
I couldn't exactly hear Larry's question, so I might have to have him ask that again.
Give a little song, 22 a day.
I think you were talking about Renegade's comment about Larry doing the show from a bubble bath.
That's what I was talking
It
about.
had to. Well, his thing. I think he wanted me to explain the song now, but yeah, I wrote this song not long after because I grew up in San Antonio, and the whole 22 a day with veteran suicide thing is something that I take very seriously. And when I wrote this song, it was not long after the Audie Murphy VA clinic here in San Antonio had another veteran commit suicide in the parking lot, and this isn't the first time it's happened. And it's happened at many VA facilities, and this affects everyone, no matter what race you are, no matter what status you are, no matter what sex you are, no matter what you identify as. I mean, it affects everybody.
And that should just go be more proof that we're all equal, is because situations like this affect everybody equally across the board.
I served a lot of people on my ship because I run the Iwo Mafia Facebook group, and that's a collective of the USS Iwo Jima folks in that group. And I also run the memorial board, and unfortunately, I've added names to that were part of the 22 a day as well. It is sucks when knowing that I served with these people. I still remember their faces. I still remember hanging out with them, and I'm adding their name to a memorial board, and it sucks. And this is something that happens every day, and 22 a day is 22 too many.
Oh yeah,
I definitely
one
agree.
a day is too many. Any a day is too many, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, and this was like another anger song that I wrote because of that. And I'm not saying, I want to disclose this right now. I'm not saying that all VA doctors are bad, because I had a really good one here in San Antonio. I miss her to death. I still visit her when I come down here, and I'm like, thank you for catching things when you did, because when I did my first physical after getting out of the Navy, she found a huge lump in my throat. And that could have turned into something like cancer. And she said that they should have caught it at my separation physical, and they didn't. And a VA doctor like her caught this big ass nodule that they wound up taking out. That's why I got a little scar on my neck right down here, because I wound up having half my thyroid and one of my parathyroids taken out because of this nodule. And but there are VA doctors out there who absolutely freaking suck. You know, and mental health is a big issue in this country. You know, people, that's one of the biggest things of this 22 a day is poor mental health conditioning, you know, treatments and whatnot.
Yes.
And that's what this song is about. You know, these veterans that have gotten screwed over by this shit.
Yep.
Well, I definitely don't disagree with you. It's kind of like the song we put out, "Not the Sidewalk." You know, they deserve more than what they get. That's simple.
Yep.
Well, shall we go ahead and listen to 22 a day?
Let's hear it.
Fluorescent buzz at 5 a.m. Plastic chairs in depression. Numbers flash across a dying screen.
Take a seat, we'll call you in.
He's got medals on his beat up cap, but they spell his name wrong on the phone. Doctors late, pills are cheap, nightmares build in uniform. Fuck the VA! You're killing all vets every day. You paid the rust and call it grace. Thank you for your service. While you look him in the face. Fuck the VA! Giving veterans a second chance to die. For the country since 1930, no lie. Every appointment drives a vet insane. 22 a day to the VA is a game. Flag in the lobby, cracked in the glass. Folded tight around your guilt. Bandex speech and blank-eyed smiles. Hope runs thin in looms you built. He signed twice just to be denied. You'll get care when systems load. How many ghosts in your hard times now? It's why your blood's been broken again. Fuck the VA! You're killing all vets every day. You paid the rust and call it grace. Thank you for your service. While you look him in the face. Fuck the VA! Giving veterans a second chance to die. For the country since 1930, no lie. Every appointment drives a vet insane. 22 a day to the VA is a game. White coats, cold hearts, red tape, black charts. You salute the budget, let the bodies fall apart. Fall apart. He's more than a case, more than a chart, more than your backlogs tearing apart. You can't code the cost, can't hide the harm. We are the reckoning, breaking your Fuck the VA! You're killing all vets every day. You paid the rust and call it grace. Thank you for your service. While you look him in the face. Fuck the VA! Giving veterans a Fuck the VA. We won't die quiet anymore.
Okay,
Absolute fire.
I definitely have a couple of things I want to say. One, I do not disagree with that song whatsoever. Secondary is I agree with it on a different level because even though I was medically discharged, I have absolutely no benefits because the VA denies me every time. And past that, I wanted to thank both of y'all for joining us here on the Noy Boy Show tonight. Storm and Clayton, thank y'all very
Yeah,
much.
we sure appreciate it.
And everyone out there watching live, thank you for tuning in, watching us. This is hosted by Swain Family Records Competitive Arena. We're a group of independent artists that is all over the world coming together to build a platform unlike any other. We jump on here, we chat, we play our music, we spread the word. We're not bending knee to anyone else. We're doing it ourselves. So if you're an independent artist out there, hit us up. Look on Facebook, Swain Family Record Competitive Arena. There's 3 simple questions to answer. You scroll down, hit them all, check a box at the bottom of green to admin, and you're in. It's free registration, simple.
And don't forget, check out our stores, buy some of our merch. We sure appreciate it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, everyone on the platform of Swain Family Records, we are a group of amazing artists. Truthfully, I don't even listen to mainstream music anymore because my
Me neither.
playlist is Swain Family Records. I mean,
Same here.
the simple factor is you can listen to mainstream music. That's fine. That's up to you. But if you want real heart and soul and music that actually comes from a place that's not just a fabrication.
Mean something to somebody. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I said mainstream music is all written by what do you call it? Somebody, a script writer, basically. They
Exactly.
write it out as a script. The artists pick which ones they get to go with, and then they run with it. They don't actually write that shit themselves.
We're all of
At least
our
not
music.
anymore.
Or with all of our music, we write it ourselves. We produce it ourselves. We push it ourselves. And within our community, our family, we help each other grow. We give each other advice. Collaborations. It's just endless possibility factors that are here waiting for anyone that wants to jump in and just add to the family.
Yep.
I mean, Jimmy and I have been in for quite a while now. We were just really coming up in the scene and everything when Moses, OGP Swain, heated us up and brought us in. And it's been going up ever since. It's just that simple.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's do
So,
another.
Clayton, how'd you get involved?
Well, as far as so I've written lyrics since I was 16, and I'm old now, so it's been like over 40 years. But anyway, just kind of like I never learned an instrument, and so it just I had stacks of these things that were sitting around collecting dust. And finally ran across some like AI programs and stuff where I was able to finally start creating some music for these things. And now the AI is getting so much better to where, or some of the programs like Suno has a voice recognition thing. So now you can like use your voice. You can create your own melodies, which to me, that was a game changer. Because now I can like put my own melody on my songs, and it's that's just like a lot of fun. But so it's making it more accessible for people who maybe couldn't do it in the past. And then I just kind of stumbled across Swain Family Records, I had someone in another group that mentioned, like, hey, you got to check this group out, and I did, and I was just really blown away by all the great artists and how welcoming everybody is, and how willing people are to share their knowledge and kind of, because we're all learning, and
Oh yeah.
we're at different levels in our creativity and our technology. For me, the struggle was a lot of like, I'm an older dude, so a lot of my struggles were technology related, and Larry was one of the ones that really helped me kind of navigate getting on DistroKid, and finally, I got really tired of people always asking me where they could find my music, because you couldn't unless I posted it on Swain Family. And I had some people that are like, hey, you need to get on streaming, and so he helped me figure out how to do that, and now I'm on most of the major platforms. So it's been a fun ride, and there's a lot more to learn, and everybody here is really happy to help you, and I've done probably 4 or 5 collaborations now, and so I enjoy working with other artists. So it's just I'm just having fun.
Awesome. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about sharing your story and having fun. If you can't have fun with it, ain't no point in doing it.
Right.
I mean,
sure, so I ain't doing it for the money.
Yeah, no shit.
And that's a big factor on what it's called family, because we don't treat each other as competitors. Or
No.
just random strangers. We communicate constantly. We are always chatting between each other, cutting up, just like family members.
Yep.
And when somebody has a problem, we all jump on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right now, Storm. What do you got going on that everybody just jumped on?
Well, I've been trying to get on Rock Rage Radio for a little bit, but the first 2 times I tried, I didn't get any votes because I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
And this third time, I'm like, well, I'm in the Swain Family Records now, so I figured I'd share the poll over in the group, and I'm like, hey guys, I need some help. Come, please vote for me. I'm gonna try to do this. I want to try to get in, because the top 25 makes it into this, and because I've never had any votes before, I've never been able to make it in, and out of nowhere, I jumped up, and I just looked. I'm at 41 votes, as of this show now, and I'm in 3rd place right now. So I'm like, man, hell yeah, I'm actually going to get into this shit for once.
That's what's up, man. All Noe viewers, please go over there and vote. Use it.
Yeah, vote for Stormdot.
And it's like what you said, like when I first started, and because I didn't start really doing this whole music thing until January, and when I first heard of Suno, because I came across this song randomly on YouTube, and it sounded so darn good, and I was like, I added it to my playlist on my phone. I was listening to it a lot, and then I found out that it was AI music. I'm like, wait, that was AI? That was really freaking good. And the description, when I asked the artist behind it, I messaged them on YouTube, and they said they use Suno, and I'm like, oh shoot, I keep hearing about that. So I went on Suno, and I'll admit I'd let Suno do I let Suno produce a lot of bullshit for me. I'm like, hey, Suno, make a song about dish soap, and make it sound badass. And because I saw a comment under one of Electric Callboy's music videos for Elevator Operator, and somebody said that they can make a song about dish sponge and make it sound amazing. And I'm like, you know what? I'll do a song about dish soap. That way I'm not stealing, the thunder there. And I didn't do any lyric writing the first few songs. I just let Suno produce some crazy shit for me. And it's on my YouTube, but none of that's monetized because, I don't want to take credit for shit that Suno did 100% of the work on. But after a while, when I did Unsolved Mystery, my very first song that I actually played for Swain Family Records, because I was a huge fan of the show Unsolved Mysteries back in the 90s. I watched that shit as a kid, got haunted by it, got creeped out by it, some of the cases on there, and some of it was pretty cool. and I wanted to make a rock song about unsolved mysteries. And this one would wound up being really good. It wound up being a metaphorical song for a broken relationship. You know, you're using crime scene metaphors from Unsolved Mysteries. It even has elements of the theme song mixed into it, so it's got kind of that eerie sound to it. And you're solving this mystery behind your broken relationship. Like there's a line in there that says, "Am I the witness or am I the perp?" You know, like, am I the person that is just, you know, a standby in this thing, or am I the reason that this thing broke down? That's kind of where that line went down. And that song came out really good. And then I wrote Old Dog's Last Dawn, which is my second ever song that I made, that I put on Swing Family Records, and that one had everybody crying on the stream because I wrote it about my 14-and-a-half-year-old German Shepherd. Her name is Anya, and I even used her picture for the cover of that. And luckily, she's still with me today, but her health is failing her, unfortunately. So, you know, I may not
Sorry
wind
to
up.
hear that.
It is what it is. Like she just got diagnosed with DM, so she's losing feeling in her back legs, and it's going to start getting worse. It's going to start traveling up her spine. That's what it is. It's like a degenerative spine disease, and it goes up the spine, and they start losing their organs eventually. And dogs do get put down from that.
Yeah.
But as long as she's still functioning, you know, I take her to more frequent visits with the vets and all that. But that's a whole nother story there. And then I started doing more with my music. I started inputting my own melodies. And once I found out I can actually do my own vocal inputs, like Clayton mentioned, I'm like, oh, I can actually make my own vocals. Okay. So since you see that I have a pretty unique voice for a female, you know, I can do some deeper tones. And so I did a lot of lower vocals, like a lot of my Danny Dockers persona. A lot of that is my vocals. I'm currently learning how to do the throaty vocals, you know, so one of these days I will do a live performance. You know, I'm working on it. I will do a live performance with the throaty vocals. And Sherry Storm is essentially me, and I can do the higher pitch stuff too. So a lot of her vocals are from my higher pitched input as well. And I started doing more melodies. I started learning more music, you know, like wording and whatnot. So if I want like this pitch or this sound with the guitar or this sound with a specific instrument, now I can put more and more input into it. So as my old brand, as you saw on the labels for each of the songs tonight, as my old brand transitioned to my new brand, which is Stormdock, Stormdock is the label that started when I did like most of it. So I went from Suno doing like 80% of the work to me doing like 80% of the work. When I transitioned from my metal songs about random things to Stormdock. So that was definitely quite the transition there. So that's basically a little bit about my story there.
Awesome.
And see, that's something that a lot of people don't understand. You know, they see, you know, oh, you use AI. They throw it in the trash can. But they don't understand someone that actually uses it properly to make their songs. All the lyrics is ours. The voice tones is ours. The melodies are ours. We put a lot of work into it.
The structure is ours.
And you probably saw that long ass post I did on my Stormdog Facebook page when I explained my process into making this and my view on all this. So
it definitely requires a lot of creativity.
No different than a cartoon that's being written, anything like that. It's content at the end of the day.
And heck, I know Larry saw that one stream when I pulled out my guitar, and I am learning how to play that guitar. So one of these days, I'm going to make that 80% me turn into 90% me, you know, and then all I need is like drum work. Who knows?
Well, it's kind of funny because, you know, you hear people like they complain about the, you know, some of the tools, the AI tools, but it's like those same artists are using auto-tune, they're using synthesizers, you know, all of these different
thousands of dollars in equipment. That's not their natural voice.
You know, there's a lot that you can program into it, but like, you know, I've been the tools are just a lot of fun to play with. Like, I just like recently found out about the voice feature, so I started using that, And I even figured out how to use your voice to create like music, like a melody. Because you know it will basically take when you're singing, it will take and pick up the melody, and you can add instruments in, and it will give you that melody that you created that melody. It's not like now when I first started, I didn't know that, and so I was having to just pick genres and instruments and let the AI basically choose based on my lyrics, choose the melody. But now I can do my own melody, and I actually did a instrumental because somebody wanted to do they wanted to create a movie track, and I was like, well, that sounds boring because then like I'm just letting Suno do all the work. But I thought, oh, I wonder if I could do something in that voice feature, if I could create a melody. And so literally with just hums and bump, bump, like that kind of stuff, I was able to create like drum sounds and different instruments with my voice. And then I even threw in some like opera by I was using a falsetto, some baritone and my natural voice. And I was doing a falsetto, like operatic thing. And it sounded like crap, when I did the recording. But once I went in and changed it and put it in like a soprano, and it went over it was still picking up my melody and everything, but it was just changing the voice and it was changing the instruments. And it ended up sounding pretty good. I was really shocked at how well it turned out.
I just want to say, if you learn how to do opera, I'll do a live performance with you. I'll do the throaty vocals. You get the opera into it. It's going to sound like the most badass live performance in Swain Family Records. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll host it right here on Noe Show.
Yeah, I'll send you that. I'll send it to you. It'll
I'm trying to put opera with my techno metal. I cannot get it to sound right.
I put a little bit of opera. I don't like, the full thing to be opera, but I've thrown opera into probably 3 or 4 of my songs.
If you know this group called Epica does a lot of like opera mixed in with their orchestral rock. It sounds freaking badass. You got to look them up if you've never heard of them.
I've been putting a lot of orchestral metalcore together lately.
Oh, and Nightwish. Nightwish was another one.
Yeah. It sounds really good.
And that's something I love about Swain Family Records. There's so much diversity. It's not one lane. We, as a group of artists together, we cover everything. Literally. There's country, there's rap, there's rock, there's metal, there's techno. I mean, it's across the board.
Yep.
And unlike most platforms, you may hear the songs, you'll never know the artist, you'll never hear the story behind the art, why the artist picked the genre, what the lyrics stand for. Within our group, you will know.
You can go meet the artist. Hell, you can work with the artist. They can buy rock from me. I'll sell you some road.
and that's the deal. We're not some mainstream big time artist that won't talk to you. If you jump in the Facebook group, Swain Family Records Competitive Arena, answer the questions, get in. You can be in as just a fan and start talking to all the artists, and you'll actually get to know us.
And I only troll strangers. I don't troll friends.
But on that note, we are actually past our time, so we're going to wrap this up. I want to do around the board here. Storm, why don't you start for us and tell us the fans where they can find your music.
Again, it's mainly on YouTube. That's where I post all my latest and greatest stuff. But you can find me in most stores as of today. But as of tomorrow, you will find me in all stores, including Apple.
Awesome. Congratulations on that, by the way.
I know you've been working hard at that one. I know you've been working harder for that.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, me and that darn fruit company, because I'm streaming from a MacBook right now. I got an Apple Watch on this hand right here. I got my iPhone. I got my classic iPod that I use too back in the room. Come on, Apple, it didn't have to take this long.
Well, Clayton, why don't you go your music too?
Yeah, so you can find me on Apple, iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, all the Spotify, most of the major ones. So yeah, look for my new country album. It just dropped today. So actually, it's called Bad Decisions, the band of Shadow Puppets.
Very nice. You have to send me a link to that so I can get it on the Swing from the Records playlist.
Okay, definitely.
But as far as that, finding music, me and Jimmy, we're the co-founders of JLRP, which is Jimmy and Larry Record Productions. We have several artists with our group, and it's very easy to find us. You can look up on YouTube JLRP, the Noe Boys. We have streaming across all platforms, all social medias. You can find our music.
Except for OnlyFans. We're not OnlyFans.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Larry's working on it. We're getting him in a bathtub.
Negative. But you can find our music under, Jimmy L. Noe Jr., Larry D. Noe Jr., Blacktop Team, Boards, the Noe Boys. It's really
But naked hoes. Okay, no. Can't find us there.
Jimmy.
Something else. Something else. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you Wop about that.
How you know she wouldn't distract me?
There is that point. But before we close out, I want to thank everybody that tuned in to watch the show. Hope you enjoyed it, and I want to thank both Clayton and Stormdog for joining us tonight. Definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank y'all so much for coming on. And
I love y'all
Jimmy
too.
Noe.
Pleasure.
And I'm Larry Noe.
We are the Noe Boys, and we'll see you next week.
Swing Family Records. The Noe Boys Show. Blacktop King and Forge. Step in the arena. Lights rise. Bass kicks. Guitars play. Welcome to the stage. Every song in the rainbow that was sold. Votes get counted, the truth gonna stay. Weak tracks fold when the pressure gets played. Step to the mic, better mean what you say. Blacktop King on the left, Forge on the right. Two Noe Boys bringing fire tonight. From the first track drop to the final sound, this is where the real ones hold their ground. Crowd or no crowd, the work still shows. You can hear who came ready when the pressure grows. Song for song, line for line, this is the arena. This is the time. If you ain't moving how we moving, move out the way. We are